Control of Bagram prison in Afghanistan was ceremoniously handed back by the US in March. It's now run by Afghan forces, but for about 60 detainees, mostly from Pakistan, nothing has changed. Abdul Razak's brother says he was on a pilgrimage to Iraq when he was arrested by British troops. Labelled as a terror suspect, he was handed over to the Americans and sent to Bagram. That was almost 10 years ago.
The
situation in Bagram prison is very bad. My brother says when he wants to pray or chat with other inmates, he's punished and isolated for 15 days. He says that when he asks why he's being punished, they tell him he made a mistake 4 or 5 months ago.
Bagram is often compared to Guantanamo Bay. Non-Afghan inmates at Bagram are considered enemy combatants by the United States and have no access to a lawyer. They aren't officially accused of any crime, and some of them are stuck there without even knowing why. It's a legal and political quagmire with no end in sight.
With the drawdown happening and the US pulling out of Afghanistan, it creates an even bigger question of what are you going to do about these guys? Already, you have officially handed over Bagram to the Afghanis, but there's a prison within a prison now in Bagram, which is controlled by US forces because they're holding these 60 detainees. So this is what we mean by a legal black hole. These people have no recourse to any courts.
Camille is now trying to rebuild his life. He managed to leave the prison after a lengthy administrative battle. When he was 17, he says he was on his way to see a doctor in Kandahar when the American forces arrested him. He was sent to Bagram, where he spent the next 5 years protesting his innocence.
Sometimes they were telling me that you are Al-Qaeda, you are Talib. Sometimes they said you work for CIA Pakistan. And sometimes they say you are here, don't worry about it. You are innocent. It's dependent on person. Different guys coming, taking investigations from me. Some of guys saying you are innocent. Some of guys saying where is Taliban, where is Al-Qaeda, where is... So I told them that I'm sure that you guys know where are they. I didn't know.
In 18 months, most of the 65,000 American soldiers still in Afghanistan will be withdrawn. But the fate of the forgotten prisoners in Bagram is still unknown.